So Gateron heard you guys, the new North Pole V2 is here. Yes, the North Pole V2 already exists, but these are the new North Pole V2s, which can be a bit confusing. So let me tell you guys what's going on. So Gateron North Pole was known for this frictionless sort of smoothness, but with the V2, Gateron decided to add a rubber dampener to the bottom so that the bottom out has a gummy feel. People did not take this too well, so with the new V2, Gateron backtracks from this design entirely. But this new updated V2 is not exactly V1 either. Just as the original V2s were chewier and gummier than the V1s, these new V2s are crisper and more clacky than the V1s. But to be clear, these don't feel rock solid and lack the marbly resonance of something like the Gateron Baby Raccoons. Here's a rough spectrum of how I'd place things, and here's a quick sound test between them. And here's a full sound test of them. The new thing with these new North Pole V2s are the top housings, which have improved RGB diffusion. Compared to the older versions, the light diffuser in these offers a tinted frost effect, which leads to a more pleasing light that is dispersed more evenly. These also have Gateron's new stiffer pins, so they don't bend as easily if you make a little mistake when trying to install them into your PCB. But as you're doing research, you might have come across the Aquakings, which look pretty much identical to the North Poles. So which one should you pick? The best way to figure that out is through Milktooth's Try Before You Buy program for switches. You can add both to your try home cart, which I'll link below the like button. As you try them at home for 5 days, the second most important conclusion you'll come to is that despite their similarities, they aren't interchangeable. Aquakings are the lighter feeling and are higher pitched, but are fairly subdued. The North Poles feel a little stiffer, and their sound profile is deeper and louder in comparison. In short, the North Poles are the heavier and deeper counterpart to the Aquakings, and have better RGB support. There are two slightly different approaches at this take of being frictionless. But the most important conclusion, which is which one you'll prefer, is something that I can't tell the answer to, unfortunately. In isolation, if you'll be using RGB, or if you're a heavier typist, you'll like the North Poles more than the Aquakings. But if you think you want to explore a broader range of linear switches out there, click here to watch my favorite linears that I've been using this year in 2023.